Well, this is going to be, I guess you can say, my official. Is the camera looking at me? Wow. This is going to be my official No Name Nationals call-out video. And I got a couple guys in mind. So the first guy I want to call out, and we pretty much already agreed to race, and quite honestly, it would be an honor to race this gentleman. He's got an old Ford truck called Casper. His name's Andy, and his YouTube page, and I'll put it down in the bottom here. His YouTube page is Unity Motorsports Garage. Andy makes some great videos. I never knew there was what is that? I never knew there was that much to know about Ford Motors, and being a Mopar guy, I was a complete idiot to how much knowledge there was and that he knew about the Fords. Told a lot of difference about motors and stuff. Also, I originally found Andy through his mini bike video about the monkey, a 300-pound guy on a monkey. And I was looking for monkeys, a Honda monkey. And so he's got so Andy's truck is called Casper. It's a I think a 74 F100, and it's got a Hemi in it, but it's got a Ford Hemi in it. Now, in my world, when you say Hemi, you say Chrysler Hemi. And just so you know, it's officially trademarked through the Chrysler Corporation, which is now something else now. But anyways, it's still a trademark name, the word Hemi. So, but we'll let him slide on this one because it is, it's a badass motor. And if you go to his channel, I'll put the link to his channel down there. He's putting the transmission in right now. He's got this big, huge motor and this little bitty C4. But this is just to get, so he can get the truck to the No Name Nationals, which that's what these calls are for. So I'm officially calling out Andy. It would be an honor to race you. I don't care, we'll do a heads up pro tree. And you'll notice that I only have a few call outs, that the call outs that I'm making, and you know, in the call out world, you know, when people call each other out for a race, they're calling people out that they know they can beat, or they have a really good chance that they can beat. I think everybody on my list I know is going to be able to smoke me and Mr. Haney, but I don't care. It's not about winning. It's about going out there and having a good time and celebrating our sport with all the other gearheads, which I don't know how you would classify this group of guys. You can almost say they're like the misfits of the automotive world, but I don't like that word, so I'm going to say underdog. Yeah, underdog.
When criminals in this world appear and bring the laws that they should fear and fight through all who see or hear, the cry goes up so far and near for underdog, 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 speed of lightning, roar of thunder, fighting gold, power of thunder, underdog.
So anyways, Andy, it'd be a pleasure and an honor to run. It would be such a great photo op to see the two trucks go down there. I've been watching your progress online, and I'm a little starstruck to see all these cars that are going to show up at the race. I'm really look excited. Excited I'm going. The next one I would like to call out is, hi, I'm Mopar Joe, and my voice sounds just like Barack Obama.
The following is an address by the President of the United States.
I'm just Mopar Joe.
On tonight, I'd like to talk to you about the exciting process we're making on our healthcare.gov website.
All right, Mopar people.
Experienced a series of unfortunate events.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm just Mopar Joe. I've got a dilemma that you will find yourself in someday.
But first, I'd like to address some of the controversy I encountered at the memorial service for Nelson Mandela.
Mopar Joe's a great guy. He does sound, every time I hear him, I don't know if he's related, but man, he talks just like Barack Obama. I know, I'm not trying to make a jab at you, Joe. And Joe's an experienced bracket racer, and so I would like to race Andy heads up just to see who's faster. But with Joe, I know his car's faster than mine. Like I said, I don't care. I'm going to have fun. I'd like to do a bracket with Joe. So in the call out, I'd like to do a bracket, whatever your car's running, on a full tree, no delay boxes. I'll be looking for delay boxes. And it also, again, it would be an honor to run Joe in his CUDA. Really cool car. I like his channel. And so, Joe, I'm coming for you. You didn't build that. Some other cars I'm really excited to see. I can't wait to see the Holy Goat. That's probably one of the cars that is going to be totally awesome to see in person. I can't wait to see Jezebel in person. And it's actually my third call out. I'm calling out Jed. Jed, I'm calling you out to have a good time. So I hope that you're going to be there with Pops, and if you do, you're more than welcome to come over to my pit spot or park next to me. I'm going to have a big RV there, so if Dad gets tired and he wants to kick back and go take a nap in one of the lawn chairs, or he can go in the camper and crash on one of the big couches or something. I'll have an awning there and everything, and it should be relatively cool being the very beginning of October, but you never know. If it's rainy, we can go in and watch car movies or whatever. So you're more than welcome to come hang out with us. And I there again, there's another photo op. I'd really like to see Jezebel in person and meet you and your dad. I think it'd be great. So I'm calling you out to have a good time. Okay, for my friends and customers, Mopar people that usually come to this channel that don't know about the No Name Nationals, I always say to go find the information, but I actually have it here. It's Friday, it's a 2-day event, but I'll be there Thursday night. Thursday night, there's a cruise to some car hangout place that I'm looking forward to go to. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head. I'm going to text John and ask him what the name of it is. But the event is a 2-day event, but I'll be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm going to come home Sunday. It's Friday, September 30th, which is the last day of September, and then Saturday, October 1st, which is the first day of October. It's an AHRA. It's an AHRA track. It's Jeffers Motorsports Park, and I can't read the name of what the city this is because I can't see it. Stykeston. I must have heard it a million times. It's in Stykeston, Missouri, wherever the hell that is. I have no idea. But anybody in that area that, this is kind of an invitational only event. You just can't pull up to your car and go race, but you can come and spectate. And there are going to be so many cars there. The underdogs of the Mopar, or the underdogs of the automotive gearhead, racing, street, everything is going to be there. There's so many cool cars. And I got to give John a heads up. He was very persistent about. He invited me to go. He's like, "Oh, there are rules to go. You have to be a YouTube content creator, and you have to have a minimum of 500 subscribers to your channel," which I had. I'm well into the thousands, and at first it's like when he sent me the. I don't know how he contacted me via email or something, and then he just kept on saying the No Name Nationals, this, and I'm like, I've never heard of it, and it's the reason being it's the first annual. But I've been to a lot of races, and I'm like, this is nothing. It's a chicken shit race. I don't get it, or whatever, you know. But after I seen the list of people and cars that were going, the closer and closer, I think it's 40 days now, getting to the event, I'm really getting pumped about it. I mean, in my course of racing, which I just do it for fun anymore. I've been to a ton of the Mopar Nationals. I've been to a lot of almost all the Chrysler Classics. I ran religiously for about 3-4 years, and it was 6 races at six different tracks throughout the summer. I've been to Monster Mopar Weekend. I've been to the Southern Classics. I've been to the IHRA Bracket World Finals in Norwalk 2 years. I mean, I've hit a lot of races other than just your local stuff. And so I've been to some large events, but I don't think nothing's going to compare to this. Just because I got to know quite a few people by subscribing to their channel and interacting with them on lives and in YouTube chat rooms and stuff like that. So, man, I'm totally pumped. I really can't wait to go hit this race. And I was gonna go to Mo Party again and in Bowling Green, Kentucky, because I had a ball last year. Even though when I took the truck out last year, I took Haney out, it was the first time I was going out, and I had a lot of, the first time you take anything out, it's never going to be right. I kept on bending the upper ladder bar bracket, and it was leaving funny, it was hopping off the ground, and and I ended up having to hire a guy to come out at the track and re-weld the bracket. And then I got home and I took all the ladder bar brackets off and everything, and I had Race Engineering in Crown Point, Indiana, redo it all. They got it perfect. The truck leaves pretty good now. I mean, it just doesn't have a lot of power. The thing only runs 12 O's, and it's 4,100 pounds, which I got to keep, in retrospect, it's still our parts truck. It's still a street vehicle. So yeah, it's not going to run 10s. And I would like to, but then I don't know how much, really. I'll give you the name to that restaurant. It's a cruise night. We're leaving the track at 6. And we're going to go to that restaurant. So, Haney street legal, except for the slicks and the loud mufflers and whatnot. But for the most part, it's insured, license plated, everything works. It's on the rack, as you see, because we use Haney for a guinea pig. I had a customer that was fighting a lockup issue with the transmission, and so the converter clutch was smoked. I told him, send me the converter, bring me the tranny, and I'm going to put it all in there. And so I used the truck for testing, and we got it fixed, and everything's okay. He came to pick up the transmission. He was here before I was here. But he got his transmission, everything's taken care of, and that is all done. So I took Haney's original transmission and torque converter and put it in there, and I haven't drove Haney probably in about at least 3 weeks. The truck has been down. And as I was out cruising around, I noticed that the rear end's making noise. And it seemed like it was getting a little louder, and it's weird. I just this year put a 488 Pro Gear in it, and it's a 4.9 inch, and it was quiet. I was like, man, I was surprised how quiet it was. Usually you get a little bit of noise out of a Pro Gear. XL, decel, it never made no noise. And then as I was driving it, and it's right in the middle where you lift your foot. It's not being accelerated or not deaccelerating. It's right in that middle. It makes like a grrr, like I'm hoping it's a bearing. I don't know. But I took the Power Wagon off the rack and shoved it over there. I got Haney up there. Today is Saturday, even though you guys are going to be watching this on Sunday. And I came in today because it was raining. And I bet you this is John. It is. I know how to work my stupid phone. That's what it is. I heard it a million times too. It's called Lambert's Cafe. And Lambert's Cafe. And so Thursday night, we're all going to that. So if there anybody that wants to go spectate, you guys know me or any of the other cars or whatever, you want to see Haney go down the track, or you want to stop by, get a free catalog, I'll bring catalogs and stickers. If you want to go to this event on Thursday night, it's cool, but the track doesn't open until Friday, Saturday. It's a 2-day Friday, Saturday event. So back to the rear end thing. I think it's a bearing because it doesn't make noise on acceleration when you're getting on it. It doesn't make noise when you're slowing down on deacceleration. It's right when you hold the throttle right in the middle, and it seems to be it's just there all the time. And so there's only 40 days, so I have time. I gotta pull the tires and axles, pull the drive shaft, and pull the pig out and put it on my bench and take it apart and look. I'm hoping it's just a bearing. I don't know. But I mean, if I had to, I'd throw it right back in there and I'd race the event. But why not? I got the time. I'm gonna fix it. So it's a little bit of a curveball, but it's no big deal. I'm definitely gonna make the event. The shop is absolutely crazy busy. It's Saturday and I'm here now, even though the sun is out. When I woke up this morning, it was pouring rain. I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I came to the shop and I knocked out some valve bodies on the CNC machine. I'm really looking forward to going. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see some of these cars and meet these people, and it's going to be a great time. So if any of you guys that watch the channel want to go spectate, Scotty, you can't go because you don't have a YouTube channel. So, I mean, you were good at doing that internet stuff. Why don't you get yourself a channel, and then next year you can go. And then Dylan with the Frostbite Ram, it would be cool for you to go, but I know you live far away. And it would be cooler for you, Dylan, if you got to know some of these people and cars, because that's how I got hooked. Like I said earlier, I might have got sidetracked. John was very, very persistent and keep on saying, oh, we want you to go. We want Haney to go. I'm like, I mean, I would roll my eyes every time the guy would get a hold of me. And now he's I've never met him, but I consider him a good bud. And so thank you, John, for staying on my ass and convincing me that this was going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to going. So I think that's it for now. I will probably do a small video on what I find with Haney, and I'll let you know. So the sun's out. It's Saturday. It's about 2 or 3 o'clock. What time is it? It's 2:30. So get the hell out of here. We're closed.
Get the hell out of here. We're closed.